are you today? And are you looking forward to presenting this award today at the 14th Annual AAFCA Award?
I am. I'm just happy to be here. This is my second year doing this, and
what an honor.
Yeah, you know, it's been wonderful. So I'm happy to celebrate us and to continue to have conversations about the things that we do that are culturally relevant, but also human experiences. And yeah, I'm just excited.
So the trajectory of your career has been like through the roof, right? But my question is there anything that we should be on the lookout for coming from you, Meagan Good? Anything you're working
on? A lot
on?
more directing for sure. Shazam comes out this month on the 17th. So I finally got to meet my DC superhero.
Yes.
And then after that, I'm getting ready to do a really cool project for Lifetime that I love that deals with the issue of little black girls basically being taken off the streets and put into teenage prostitution. We're not having a big enough conversation about that. So teaming up with Lifetime to just start a huge conversation. And then we'll see what's next. So,
all right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Meagan. You enjoy the rest of your night, okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hannah, how are you this evening?
Good.
Congratulations. So I have to ask you, after Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, what could possibly be on the horizon? And what could possibly be next after such an astounding project?
Well, I think I had to go completely the opposite direction, and I'm doing the Broadway revival of The Wiz. Sort of moving into a whole new world, a whole new challenge. Because oftentimes when you do something like a Wakanda Forever, a Black Panther, you know, you're kind of doing this at the top, right? So I needed to challenge myself again and make sure I understand my feet are on the ground and I'm still learning. I'm not someone who is the expert in the room. I need to be quiet, I need to observe, I need to learn from these fabulous pros, these longtime Broadway professionals on this wonderful, iconic production. So I'm always trying to put myself in situations where I'm doing something new.
Okay, so I have to ask, what would you say has been the absolute most rewarding part of this particular project?
Of which one?
Black Panther.
What was the most satisfying part?
Yes, and rewarding. Like what was
rewarding? I mean, it's always rewarding to walk on a set that I feel like we really did the right thing. The design was right. The actors are happy. Ryan is happy. And being on it and being quiet by myself and seeing like this thing that was in my head, I'm inside of now. Like it's a physical. Like we did that.
Yes.
That's the part that that's the reason I do this work.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And if there was any particular part of this project that you would point out as being a challenge, right?
I mean, all of it. I will point to all of it.
But you accomplished it, right?
We accomplished it. And
absolutely.
And that is bravery, right? That's bravery. Just being scared, shitless, if I can cuss. Not knowing where you're going to go with it, how it's going to end, but doing it anyways. That's courage and that's bravery. So my crew, my art department, were courageous. They followed me into things. They had no idea what I was talking about, and we did it. And for that, I will always be grateful.
And one last question, and then I promise to let you go. Right? What is like your key takeaway moment from being here, not only gracing the red carpet, you know, at the 14th Annual AAFC Awards, but just being a part of such a, you know, groundbreaking ceremony? What is a key takeaway moment for you about tonight?
Well, you know, in getting the Building Change Award, the takeaway is that change is happening actively. And this event encompasses that. And that's what my takeaway is.
All right. Well, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure speaking with you, Hannah.
Thank you so much.
So how are you feeling today? Like, what is being here, you know, at the 14th Annual, right? Yeah. African American Film Critic Association Awards. Like, what does it do for you? Especially as a best independent new film. You know,
I feel really honored to be here. Like I'm looking around and seeing like Angela Bassett on the red carpet, you know. I'm just in awe of where I I came from and where I am now, because it's been a really long journey. And so to be here, I feel affirmed, I feel seen, I feel loved.
Now let me ask you, is there any project that you're currently working on that you would be so open to sharing with me today, or would you like to keep it a secret?
Oh yes, I have a project with Monkey Paw and Universal. I made a short black vampire film called Suicide by Sunlight about day-walking black vampires, and so we're expanding it into a feature. So I'm really excited about that.
Okay, that's interesting. You mentioned that because I'm curious to hear, how does that project differ from others that you've worked on in the past or your recent project?
You know what? Lately, I'm staying in the horror realm, fantasy, horror. I love to see black women centered in the future, in fantastical worlds. So it's kind of staying within the realm of where I'm working. It's the same. It's similar. It's fantasy.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing with me today.